of the other old ones. So what is the history?
We get some chicken.
It's all gone by now, isn't it? Yeah. I've been embarrassed.
But I suppose if we're not spending that much.
Down by the
Can we go now?
where they have What is that? It's supposed to play that.
This afternoon, and they have 6 on board.
The income of that land was theirs and the food service going towards the
Stuart Turvey has brought his boat with 25 up again from Prime Marina.
And right over here,
His boat name is Nick Magic.
was an English nursery for children of life.
And the theme his decoration is South Sea Carberry. A big tour of Bedford before. Takes them a week to get decoration. They have 10 on their boat this and their home mooring is Bedford Marina in Erin, Cambridgeshire. They've taken going for me, having sailed to 17 to the radios for the last 2 days to get here. The crew are taking a welcome break, enjoying a lot of fun, and no doubt there'll be a few bottles of wine along the track at the beach.
Some of it was orientation, some of it was very, very beautiful. Now you'll notice that, looking about these arming points or laces, if I was to cut one of these in combat, he would be in big trouble, same here. The reason is that if that was cut, that's taking the whole weight of the arm harness. That would slide down. If it was done to his right arm, because the part that comes the elbow would fall below the elbow, his arm will become rigid, therefore he will be able to use his sword alarms. The left 360 degree movement to the wrist, they have full flexibility. Because the 14th century sword fighting had actually changed, because with the introduction of plate armour, it was no longer just a case of hacking and slashing at them, you basically also had to try and put the point through gaps in the plates. You had to have very, very good manual dexterity to do so. The helmet he's got on here is a type known as a bassinet. This was basically developed from the old Norman nut helms that they were worn in 1066. Basically all that's happened is the helmet's got longer, and instead of having a mail hood on it, the mail is now attached, now called a camail or an aventail, is now attached to it. Now I was explaining about the collar before, actually as a neck brace. Now we'll show you why. When he actually, the horseback, as he's not wearing a visor with this, whether it be jousting or into battle, he'll wear the great helm over the top. He's wearing approximately 14 pounds, that's about 6 kilos of metal on his head. Imagine trying to support that while riding. It's going to give hell to your neck muscles. Right, the gauntlets are going on here with Sir Rupert, and they are of Gothic design, as is his old harness. As you notice, very pointy. There was alternative armour in the 15th century known as Milanese. There were two main centres for armour. One was in Germany, one was in Italy. The German armour, known as Gothic, tends to be very pointy, whereas the Milanese armour tends to be very globular, very round, lovely smooth shapes. Right, the Dupon's going on over here, and you'll notice again, it's totally different. This is the arms of Neville. This is Sir Ralph Neville, Earl of Westmoreland. Now you'll notice it's taking quite a while for these knights to get armed up, and this is actually quite normal. And because of this, if they were expecting action, such as on the eve of Agincourt, knights actually slept in their armour, rolled in a blanket under a hedge. Very, very uncomfortable. I can vouch for the fact that wearing armour in the heat, you get cooked, and in the cold weather, the cold seeps right into your bones through it. You can actually feel it. It's very unpleasant. So actually spending a cold, wet night sleeping under a hedge in armour is not to be recommended. Right, the sword belt going on now.